Receivers trying to stop this running game.
I said now Jarrod Bunch comes up as the lead blocker. He blocks, and running with the ball is Rodney Hampton. He's going to take it the distance. Rodney Hampton is cut down at the 1-yard line. Diving for the goal line, they get him just short. A 16-yard gain, and it's 1st and goal from the 1. A big block by wide receiver Mark Jackson.
Boy, at the very last second, they brought every defensive back right up. All the linebackers are up, and Rodney Hampton makes the perfect decision with Jarrod Bunch right out in front of him. That's just a good decision by Rodney Hampton, and boy, they caught him that time. Everybody was up to the left side, and they broke it out to the right.
Here is Beasley is where Phil Simms hands out the holiday gifts. Who gets the touchdowns from a yard out? We'll find out in a moment.
8 people to the line of scrimmage here. You see the defensive back coming up late, and then when they start the play, Rodney Hampton simply breaks it out to the right side. There they are rotating up. They end up with 8 people on the line, and the Giants are lucky enough to have the perfect play called at the time, and Rodney Hampton takes it to the 1.
Rodney getting it done here, Beasley. 5 carries, 45 yards.
Wow.
9 yards a pop. He's the guy in the backfield, so it looks like he might get the score. Rodney Hampton. Colts get him. No signal now. They give one in the second push. Rodney Hampton breaks the plane. And the Giants, on a championship-looking drive, take it right down the field. Blow and open the Indianapolis defense and take a 6-0 lead.
Second effort is what got it done. And take a look at the blocking straight up front. Oates, everybody neutralizing. Now they really converge Jarrod, number 54, at the point of attack very well. But Rodney Hampton's smart enough to stick out the ball and put it over the line of scrimmage for the touchdown.
Now some difficulties and the attempted point after. The Giants making it happen fast. 70 yards in 9 plays.
Wow. You know, when you can mount a drive and have to throw the ball only once or twice and drive it straight down, just pushing people out of the way, that is the greatest luxury in the world for a coach.
Full start prior to the snap. Number 65, offense, 5 yards. Repeat the extra point.
Referee is Larry Nemmers. Bart Oates called for it. Giants on a 4-game win streak and looking to make the playoffs for the first time since 1990. As mentioned earlier, if the Giants win and if one of 3 teams, Chicago, Detroit, or Minnesota, loses, the Giants are in. But more importantly now for the Giants, after San Francisco's loss yesterday in Atlanta, the Giants with a win could have home field advantage at this point. Go 10-3. Extra point a bit longer, but it's driven up and through, and the Giants will see it at running back. Nice steps up. Simms on second down looks to the end zone. Good coverage, but not good enough. Touchdown Giants as Chris Calloway takes the ball away from Eugene Daniel. A 17-yard scoring play.
Sometimes you have to say, great throw, great catch. That's all you can say.
All of that.
Don, what could a defensive backfield coach say to Eugene Daniels there?
Right with him.
Can he say that you did any? He could say nothing to this guy. I mean, he reads it perfectly. Good body position. Super route, but Daniels smells it all the way. And look at that. Great throw, great catch, super concentration. That's got to make you sick.
The Giants finally err. Maybe they didn't. Let's see what happens here. Not much. It'll stand at 13-0. Mike Horan, the holder, had a problem getting the snap. But in the first minute of the second quarter, the Giants now have extended their lead to 13-0.
Nobody can catch it but your guy.
Here comes LT. Jeff George takes a look at him, and he is clotheslined at the 20-yard line. number 54 came across and got him.
Carlton Bailey's a well-spoken, very intelligent man. When we talked to him, you know, he's leading his team in tackles, came in the game with 104. LT in hot pursuit from the right side. Jeff George, those good ones can feel where there's a problem. He didn't even see LT, but he took off running to the right. Carlton Bailey chasing him down for a big, hard hit.
He didn't see LT, but he sure felt Carlton Bailey. A loss on the play. Second down and 14.
Off of his body. And there's a look at the wind over the top of Giant Stadium. That wind comes from there, dips straight over the top, and comes back the other way. So even though those flags are blowing in George's face, the wind is actually behind him right now.
He needs a big throw here. Third down and 14. Big rush. They get him. Free ball. Picked up by Rod Culver. And he's taken down at the 20 as he saved the day, at least for the moment. Corey Miller came hard and got Jeff George, who's holding his right hand. Appears to be all right.
Well, they really saved themselves a lot of heartache that time, did the Indianapolis Colts, because this time everything is collapsing from the outside in thanks to Corey Miller. He gets there in time to knock the ball free before Jeff George can bring his hand all the way forward. It's a wonder Jeff is lucky not to pull something on him like that.
With Beasley Reese, this is Don Criqui back at Giant Stadium. Opening play of the fourth quarter. The Giants holding to a 7-point lead. First down and goal from inside the Colts 3. Jarrod Bunch dives and gets in with a second effort. As the Giants move closer to a 10-3 record, the best market would be in the NFC. Huge game coming up here at Giant Stadium January 2nd. The regular season concluder. The Dallas Cowboys come in.
They're going to talk to Jarrod Bunch about the ball handling in the meetings, but right now they're very happy with the touchdown. He was holding that ball with one hand after he bounced off the pile, and then the second effort got him in.
David Treadwell in for the point after. Another ex-Denver Bronco drives it through. And the Giants have now opened up a 20-6 lead, and we're going to see Jeff George throwing when he gets the ball.
Let's take a look at the touchdown and look at the folding block. He bounces into everybody. And boy, that happens all the time because all the defenders kind of give that initial, you have this exigent feeling, this feeling of emergency. So you give that big stab, and then you kind of fall to the ground, and that's how he was able to roll in. Look how cool Dan Reeves is. He acts like he's had teams in the end zone before, huh?
Yeah, he's been there before, huh? Jarrod Bunch. Big moment for him, usually called on next Saturday. It's a special afternoon event.